So I'll start the video by saying there is a link in the video description right now where you can get the FPS benchmark script. And that's, first of all, what I really like about it. It's sort of an add-on to the game that doesn't require anything more than a few extra files. Of course, you can't get banned for using this, plus the benchmark commands that the script use are actually part of the game. Sam has made a script that moves the player in a preset path to give consistent results every time. This means that you can use the same preset path to try out different settings and see which one will give you the best FPS. He also made it possible for players to record their own paths. Now I'll show you how to install it. From the link in the video description, you get to this GitHub. Click here and download the zip file. Open the zip file with 7-zip or WinRAR, whatever you prefer, and find the csgo folder inside. Now open Steam, right-click on Global Offensive, choose Properties, go to Local Files, and click on Browse Local Files, which will take you exactly where you need to be. And now just, well, do exactly what I'm doing, and then you're done. Another thing I recommend is to enable 128 tick rate on your offline server with bots. Go to your launch options and make sure you have tick rate 128 inside. With 64 tick, you get higher FPS. So if you play outside of matchmaking, you should benchmark with 128 tick. Plus, it's easier to compare FPS with everyone if we all use the same tick rate. Now start up CSGO and launch Dust 2. This is the map where the default preset path is currently set. Type in the console exec benchmark. To start the benchmark, simply type benchmark and it will run through the default path already made by Sam. So that's how it works. It's simple, really useful, and anytime you want to recheck your FPS, just start up Dust 2, exec benchmark, and type benchmark. After it's finished, it will show you your average FPS. By the way, if you want to know what settings I use, check the video description below. We could just stop here and that will be enough for most of you, but if you really wanted to, you can also record your own path. As always, I like to explain things like these in a very simplified way, so here we go. Choose a map other than Dust 2. I chose Mirage. Exec benchmark and bind mouse 1 or something easy to reach with bm_rec, which will start and stop the recording. For this demonstration, I'm gonna make it really quick. Just go out to a site and stop it there. I would suggest a much longer path, but whatever, this is just an example. Now, when I'm done, I click mouse 1 again to stop the recording. Then I need to type bm_save. The path that I made will save in a file located inside the CSGO folder. It's called benchmark something something. Open it with a text editor like Notepad and do exactly like me. After doing exactly that, make sure you copy everything and go to CSGO, scripts, vscripts, and find benchmark_res.nut, which you can open with Notepad as well. Paste it somewhere in the bottom, preferably above this, and save the file. Now go back to CSGO and exec benchmark once again so the game gets all the changes you've made. Next, type benchmark bm_timer, and here's where you should note down the time for when specific nades should occur during the path. And now for the fun part, it's time to add stuff. So what you want to do is start with the bots. Type bm_mdl and keep putting them in different places until you're back to where you started recording. I'll just speed this boring now that I'm back, it's time to put out the nades. To spawn a smoke at my location, type bm_smoke where you are standing, and that is now done. A Molotov is bm_molo, a flash is bm_flash. Guess what the HE is? It was too obvious. Work your way up to the end of the path, and when you're finished, type bm_list. Copy the code as instructed in the console and paste it inside your benchmark_res.nut file right under the Dust 2-y stuff. Last step is to change when you want these nades to occur. It's a good thing we made notes. So I'm just gonna put some seconds in here and that should work okay with the path. Save the file, go back to CSGO, exec benchmark once again, and you're done. Run the benchmark and enjoy. Okay, the timing was a little bit off, but you get the point. You can only do one path per map, and every time you want to make changes to the paths, just update this nut file, which, by the way, sounds terribly goofy to say. Thank you so much for watching. More content is coming soon. Please like the video to show your support, stay awesome, and go bananas.